Dear podcast watcher, welcome back to yet another weekly podcast. In fact, it is my joy to know that you have taken the trouble to download this week's podcast. Good for you. You really deserve a big pat on your back. Really. No joking. Believe me, you have just did a wise thing. Because at the end of this podcast, you will learn very much the concept of a SK in selling. And you will profit more if you seriously apply the principles or concept of a SK in your selling career. Guaranteed. As a warm-up to the podcast entitled, do you know the SK or attitude skill knowledge concept is your passport to your selling excellence? Hence be fully aware that in the competitive world of sales, success hinges on a harmonious blend of mindset, skills and knowledge. Alright. The SK concept of selling serves as a comprehensive framework. It is designed to empower sales professionals by emphasizing the three critical components, which is number 1 attitude, number 2 skills and number 3 knowledge. This model underscores the importance of cultivating a positive mental attitude, mastering essential selling techniques, and possessing in-depth product and market knowledge. By integrating these elements, salespeople can enhance their effectiveness by building lasting customer relationships and ultimately achieve their sales goals. As you clearly see, embracing the SK concept not only equips individuals with the tools necessary for selling success, but also fosters a culture of continuous improvement and a greater excellence within the sales profession. That said, let's us examine thoroughly each component of the ASK concept. Okay or not? Allow me to continue by declaring that the ASK framework is a powerful tool for selling success. And this framework also emphasizes interconnectedness of attitude, skills, and knowledge. Isn't it true? To be crystal clear, let's examine each and every component or concept one by one. Okay. Thanks. The first and foremost is none other than concept number 1. Attitude. Believe it or not, a sales professional's positive attitude is the salesperson's firm foundation to build up a salesperson's selling excellence. Without doubt, this attitude is the bedrock upon which sales performance rests. A positive customer-centric mindset is crucial. Agree or not? Also, don't ever forget the SKS essentials and key components must include all manner of enthusiasm. It must be a quality of genuine excitement about their company's product/service. And making quality to be contagious. Agree or not? Apart from the above, there is the element of optimism. This entails the salesperson's belief in his or her ability to succeed and overcome challenges. Positive attitude would naturally means the salesperson does have the quality of resilience. Logically, a salesperson must have the ability to bounce back from rejection and maintain a positive outlook. Moreover, the psychological factor in positive attitude requires the salesperson to have empathy. In order to acquire this element, the salesman or saleswoman must seek to understand and give care, and practice ethical conduct, and build customers' trust. Hello. Are you still with me? The following concept of ASK is just as critical as the first one. If I may say so myself. Honest. It is the whole truth, but nothing but the truth. Concept number 2. Skills. Don't be surprised that inside the skill toolbox it should contain the all-important item called instruments or tools. It is no rocket science that these are the practical abilities of the sales professionals to develop and refine through training and experience. Can you get my point? I guess you can. In the context of essential skills, there is a great need for a sales professional to acquire effective communication assets. I cannot overemphasize enough that it is highly important that all salesperson practice active listening and apply clear and concise verbal language, not forgetting to practice religiously written communication and effective questioning. Can you say yes to that? One more type of skill must be highlighted, and that is presentation. Trust me, you would not be wrong if you believe that structuring a compelling presentations is paramount. Also, to tailor their message to the audience, using visuals effectively. Are you following me? I hope you do. Still on the matter of skill, it is highly important to focus on finding mutually beneficial solutions, resolving objections, and closing deals. Can you grasp this point? Here is yet another element, that is the question of building relationship. To acquire this skill of building relationship is of utmost importance. By doing so, it does without doubt can establish rapport, build trust, and nurture long-term customer relationships. Isn't that a plain and simple truth? There is no two ways about this. Bear in mind, any salesman or saleswoman, if he or she wants to perfect their selling skills, they must master the art of time management. This encompasses prioritizing tasks, managing salesperson's schedule effectively, and meeting deadlines. Are you still following me? This last, but certainly not the least concept, does deserve your undivided attention, to say the least. Here's goes. Concept number 3. Knowledge. It goes without saying that knowledge is actually the fuel that keep on burning the salesperson's enthusiasm. It is no rocket science that deep product knowledge and industry practices are essential for credible and persuasive selling for the sales professional. Mind you, it is the real gospel truth. In the realms of knowledge, mention must be made on the following key areas. Alright. In my personal view, the product/service knowledge has to be examined fully. We must highlight the product's features, benefits, pricing, value proposition, competitive advantages. Can we get a strong yes to that? I bet you can. But wait, there is more. Here we must examine the scope of the industry knowledge. This requires the salesperson to understand market trends, customer demographics, competitor analysis, economic factors. Is it clear now with you? Incidentally, the last matter that need to be exposed is on the question of knowledge of the selling process. Remember, all great salesperson has to reckon with is the usual sales processes. To be crystal clear, responsible salespeople must understand the stages of the sales cycle: lead qualification, objection handling, closing techniques. In fact, they are the golden keys to unlock the treasure chest of selling excellence. Agree or not? The last hurdle is to overcome is the acquiring customer knowledge. Don't get me wrong, it does requires the sales professional to painstakingly research potential clients, plus understanding their needs and pain points, thus tailoring the salesperson's approach. By the way, is it asking too much from an ambitious sales professional like yourself? That is for you to answer it. All in all, it must be quite a mouthful, I must admit. Would you say yes to that? Having said that, then let's move along to the all-important conclusion. Is it okay with you? Then shall we move? Therefore, in conclusion to the podcast entitled, Do you know the ASK attitude? Skill. Knowledge concept is your passport to your selling excellence. Hence, as a reminder, please be firmly convinced that the ASK concept of selling does certainly provides a powerful framework to selling. Trust me, it does clearly highlights the essential elements necessary for achieving success in the sales profession. Believable. You can bet your last dollar it is. By focusing on attitude, skills, and knowledge, sales professionals can cultivate a holistic sales approach. Plus, they can enhance their ability to connect with customers and meet their needs effectively. Get my drift? In all my 20 years of selling, I can declare without any shadow of doubt that a positive attitude does fosters resilience and confidence. At the same time, they will build strong skills in communication and negotiation. Plus, improve the problem-solving ability that will enable salespeople to navigate challenges and close deals. Can I get a strong yes to that? Additionally, comprehensive knowledge of products and market dynamics empowers them to offer valuable insights and tailored solutions. True or not? When sales professionals embrace the ASK concept, they not only improve their individual performance, but also contribute to a collaborative and high-performing sales culture. Ultimately, investing in these core components positions sales teams for sustained success in an ever-evolving marketplace. By the way, here is a memorable quote that can boost your selling career. You don't hire for skills, you hire for attitude. You can always teach skills. By Herb Kelleher. Having all said and done, need I say more? I guess not. But before we end this podcast, may I remind you to continue watching till the end the presentation by Madam Sophia, another AI avatar. She is developed by CTM Joseph. You will get a free ebook, a write-up of CTM Joseph and his company's details. Are you happy now? I believe you will. Until we meet again in our next weekly podcast, CTM Joseph, Madam Sophia and myself bid you a fond goodbye. So, do I get a thumbs up from you? The end.
Hello, my name is Madam Sophia, an AI avatar developed by CTM Joseph. I am deeply honored to be able to present CTM Joseph Ng's biodata and his company. That said, let's roll it. Okay, thanks. Presenting biodata of CTM Joseph NG and his company. CTM Joseph SFNG now is the senior partner of a Malaysian company which focuses on helping others. And with regards to marketing companies and its employees' self and care growth, particularly in area of sales and marketing. Apart from that, CTM acted as a consultant for a few companies. Additionally, he is a local motivational sales speaker who addressed more than 5,000 people through his dozens of talks and training across many states in east and west of Malaysia. He is happily married to Margaret NG and has 3 children. But that is not how he started. In the beginning, Joseph faced a lot of hardships and problems before he reaches the pinnacle of success. Now let us hear his story. Being a high school certificate holder, he had a very rough start from an early age. He had to sell to consumers from door to door on a part-time basis to supplement his low income. Continuing his work as a clerk, Joseph also managed to travel a lot in that period, exposing himself in the art and science of selling. At same time, he graduated from 3 countries professional degrees in business administration, Australia, and marketing, UK. Subsequently, he did qualified as accomplished speaker from Toastmaster International, US, with a competent Toastmasters CTM certification. He acquired valuable knowledge from internationally successful salespeople and applying them regularly. Hence his sales skills and marketing improved remarkably. And at the end of his second stint being employed, he excelled as a sales and marketing manager for others. Having improved in these environment, Joseph NG became a marketing manager handling a team of 15 salespeople under him. Then, he was 45 years old. After mastering the art of sales, Joseph moved on to work on some bigger projects like sales and marketing, business assignments for many reputable organizations. He continued with his hard work, and as a result, Joseph performed well in every industry he set his eyes on. But he did not stop here. After trying various success and productivity systems, Joseph NG decided to launch his own partnership company to train business individuals and organizations in sales and marketing. For the same reason, this led to the birth of Messrs. Joseph NG and Associates, training and marketing organization in Malaysia. Joseph NG wrote over 4 books, articles and blogs on various topics like sales, business, self-growth, sales productivity, and much more. Most of them are filled with all the sales and marketing knowledge and experience that Joseph gained in his working life. Joseph wrote about the laws of sales success in his books that he uses in his journey, that both you and I can also use and become successful like him and create marketing history. End.
Hi, I am CTM Joseph NG. Glad that you downloaded this podcast. You just watched the intro by Madam Sophia, the AI developed by me. Here is good news. You're entitled to my free ebook, The Giant 7 Steps to Great Selling. Contact me WhatsApp 6012-3878-592 or email me at josephsfng@gmail.com. Thanks.